Hello everyone, I'm your lovely hostess Cinnamon Walking and welcome back to my tier list video. I was like gonna say Cinnamon Talking, but it's not really a Cinnamon Talking video now, is it? So what I'm gonna do, if you can guess by the title, I'm gonna do Disney. I've been watching a lot of Disney lately and I was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of Disney. Now, I don't think I've seen every single Disney movie. There are some Disney movies that I haven't seen. And if you want to get technical, Star Wars and Marvel, and actually a Marvel one would have been better. I feel like I've seen a lot of Marvel movies. I think the only Marvel movies I haven't seen are like some of the older ones like Blade and stuff like that. So, but I did grow up watching Disney for most of my life. That's what mainly my parents got, was Disney. And hell, my dad's been growing up with Disney forever. Like, shit, he's 72. I think, or is he 71? That doesn't sound good. But he remembers going to go see Snow White at a movie theater. He's not like that, because like I think the first time Snow White ever came out, I think it came out in the 30s, I think, or am I wrong? I know he was born like in the 50s, so he's just like his sister, which his sister was like way older than him, like I think like maybe like 10 years or 12. Like she took him to go see it when he was like 10 or 12, and he saw the movie, and I think he likes it. I don't know, it's kind of hard, you know, like dads, they just don't really say like what they like most of the time. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and go. But I know my mom likes Disney movies because she always took us to go see movies, and she'd be like, oh, the movie was so cute. I don't know if it's gonna have any of the newer-ish movies. I actually have seen Encanto, and I actually do like it a lot. And if it is on here, well, I guess I'll wait till, who knows? I don't know if it's gonna. Is that what that says? I can't tell. I'll come back to it later. It looks like there's quite a few other Winnie the Poohs, so I'll wait till I see that one, because I'm not for sure. Because I've seen a few of them, and I used to watch the show, and I really liked the show. It was cute. I've actually never seen The Rescuers. This is also gonna get me to like, oh yeah, I haven't seen these Disney movies, so I can get the gist. Fox and the Hound. I have a love-hate thing with this movie. Like, I love the message, I guess. Or no, I don't know if I love the message. The message makes me depressed. It's honestly like real life, kinda. It just hurts, man. And then like when the old lady leaves Todd behind, makes me want to cry every time. It just, I don't know. It has a good message though, sorta. I don't know. like I think I get the message. It's more or less, you know, like, well, I think they're always, even if you don't talk or hang out or see each other the same page, I think you're always gonna be friends. But I don't know, the movie makes me depressed too. You know what? I'm put S tier. It makes me feel confused. I love it. Let's see. What movie is this? I can't read. Oh, wait, no, it's Black Cauldron. I haven't seen that, and I feel like a lot of people haven't seen that. Snow White, kind of goes into this category for me. It's kind of the samey, but I do think it's better than Sleeping Beauty, because, I mean, there's the 7 drawers, and Snow White actually talks more in this movie. I think they actually talked about how much Aura, actually, I haven't seen this movie, actually, either. Oh, is that Oliver and Company? I love Oliver and Company. Let's see. Like I love the like I'm out in Central Park. And let's see what else. I'm trying to remember the rest of the song. I don't want to completely sing because I'll get embarrassed. But oh yeah, why should I worry? Why should I care? It's a good song. It's a very good song. I did watch it recently though, and like I thought the plot was okay, so I think for me, it's like, I have more nostalgia with this, though, than these. Well, I owned this, but I didn't own these. I just know I saw these on TV occasionally when Disney used to show stuff at Disney on Sundays, like at 7 o'clock. I've actually even seen The Little Mermaid recently. I didn't actually grow up with The Little Mermaid, but I've seen it recently, and I don't know. I like it, but it's like, okay. Like, I don't know, the problem is like, some movies, and like, I'll probably even mention it with like some of these movies, some movies for me get like super hyped to the point when I actually see it. Like, I mean, like I said, I just saw it recently, and it's been hyped for most of my life since I was a kid. And it's probably because I'm an adult too. I kind of think Ariel's kind of silly, so just my personal opinion. I do think being under the sea and all that, I think, is cool. I should have done a Kingdom Hearts video. I would probably talk about the worlds and which worlds are my favorite, and that would have been cooler. But I don't know, probably all the worlds would be like S tier. So honestly, all the worlds are pretty kind of cool. But I think it's okay. I think the problem for me is it's been overhyped all my life, and then when I finally saw it, of course I kind of saw it when I was old. I'm gonna put like C tier. It's still better like than these two, because I don't know, Ariel, I like her, but like at the same time, she should have just stayed as a mermaid. Like, being a mermaid would be so much cooler. I understand the point, she did it for love, but she barely knew the guy. She just saw him and was like, I love him. But alright, let's see. I don't think I've ever seen this movie at all. Ooh, I'm starting to add a lot of movies I haven't seen. I didn't realize. Beauty and the Beast. I'll put this A tier. I love this movie. I love Belle as a character. I think she's so cool. And then I kind of like Gaston as the villain. Like, I like his song. It's so funny. And I don't know. I like that she's a bookworm and all that. So I think she's pretty cool. So. And then Aladdin. I love Aladdin. I love Aladdin a lot. I'm gonna put it as S tier because Robin Williams for one, and just I like it. It's pretty good, and I like both of the characters. I like Jasmine and Aladdin, and I just think they're all, I don't know, pretty swell. The story's pretty swell. I like it. So I like how they kind of course, I don't know, most of the Disney movies, which I think that's like a joke that they make in Frozen, is that like they see them and then they get married and stuff like that. Of course, honestly, they don't get married. I don't know. I can't remember how the first movie ends. I feel like they teased that they might have got married or they were gonna get married, but I know they don't actually get married until like the third movie, so they've actually been together for a while. I've actually never seen the second movie, but I heard the second movie wasn't even good. But the third movie for Aladdin, really like that movie. I personally like it. Most of the time I don't like direct sequels, though. They normally kill it. They're just not good. Nightmare Before Christmas. I like the music. But again, so the Nightmare Before Christmas, it kind of falls into the Ariel category. It got overhyped for me a lot. Like, I had so many people being like, oh, I love this movie. This movie's like the best movie of all time. And then when I finally watched it, I was just like, he just wanted to be Santa, and then it just went bad. So, like, I guess it's been hyped for me all my life, and then when I finally saw it, it just like, I'm just like, no. I like playing this world in Kingdom Hearts. I think it's cool. And I think that's why I'm going to probably give it, like, sort of a good rating, as I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts right now. But, and I like the characters. They're not bad, and the music's not bad. So it's not like the movie's trash or anything. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's better than the Little Mermaid, if I can flip it. But I just, at the same time, I think it's okay. I don't really care if I ever see it again. It's alright. It's not one of my favorite movies. I don't know. I prefer some of these other movies on here. The Lion King. I feel like The Lion King. I like The Lion King. I like it quite a bit. I'll put it right there. I'll make it A tier because it's The Lion King. I mean, it has a good story. I honestly like the villain. I like Scar. I think Scar is a pretty good villain. Which I just think is interesting. And then I also like Lion King 2. I don't know if Lion King 2 is going to be on here, but I liked when they introduced Kovu. But no, it's pretty simple. I think it's supposed to be based off of like Hamlet, but I don't know, I like it. I can't really say too much about it other than like, you know, music's good. It's pretty. Just like a lot about it. The Goofy movie. I actually saw this recently. Like, I actually really like this movie. I think this movie is pretty good. Actually, I should put Aladdin above that because Fox and the Hound just makes me feel kind of confused. So it's just... But I'm going to put the Goofy movie, like, up in S tier. I like it quite a bit. So, I kind of like the whole dad and son dynamic and just, like, I don't know. Again, I saw this when I was a little bit older. So maybe I'm just, like, able to, like, relate to it a little bit more because, like how, you know, kind of like you're the kid and your parents just want to bond with you, and it's just, I don't know. I thought it was a good story because it's mainly just them on a road trip and everything, and I like it, and it's a goofy movie, so it's funny as well. So I really liked it. Pocahontas, I actually really love this movie, and I still really love this movie. I love this quite a bit. Like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna shock people. I'm probably gonna put it in S tier because I love the music, and I don't know. I kind of like that. I know it's not based on a true, like, they have Pocahontas, but none of it's true. It's just, I really do like the storytelling for it, though. I don't know, I like Pocahontas. She's super cool, super badass. I think she's probably, like, one of the badass people before badass people really existed in Disney. Honestly, probably a lot of these people that are going to be on here probably going to be badass. But, Fox and the Hound is just on there because it makes me confused and sad. But, besides that, and then I like John Smith. Now, if Pocahontas 2 is on here, that's going to F tier. When I saw it, I didn't like it. Made me sad. It just made me sad, man. Pinocchio is probably going to be my first one. F tier. I don't like Pinocchio. I just recently rewatched it too. I still don't like Pinocchio. Like, I don't like anything about it. I guess the art is good. I guess. I don't know. It's probably because it scarred me. Pinocchio and Dumbo. So that might say for Dumbo might land. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. It probably was supposed to be dark. I think the actual story is supposed to be normally dark. But I don't know. I didn't like it. And I think the plot's okay. It's just, I guess, more or less him learning to be a good kid, I guess, or, you know, the main goal is to be a real boy. But I also hated the whole, when they went to that one island and they smoke on the tobacco and drink the beer. Like, I think I get the joke. It's like whenever you do that stuff, you become an ass. I guess that's what they're suggesting. But I don't know. It kind of scared me. And that's why I don't smoke or drink. I'm just kidding. I have drank, but I just, again, I don't know. I just don't really like it. like Toy Story. We have this movie. I actually had a Woody doll, and then my sister had Buzz Lightyear. And, well, a lot of these horror games that are coming out now that are based on toys, they're kind of hitting my weak spots, man, because Buzz Lightyear scared the shit out of me, okay? We would be sleeping, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, he would say, "To infinity and beyond." And it was just terrifying. And I forgot what other stuff he would say, like, and, like, I don't know if it's because his buttons were accidentally getting smashed, but I think even one time we had him out of the box, and it was still just going off, and it was really terrifying. Eventually, me and my sister, we were so annoyed with him, especially him just doing that in the middle of the night. We just, like, locked him in the chest. I don't know what exactly happened to him. I know since my parents live out in the country, we do, like, burn things if it's trash. I don't know if they did that. I don't know. Mom might even... I remember Mom saying something like, I think she thought it was creepy too, that it would just talk on its own. So, like, a lot of people... Because I didn't grow up with a Furby. A lot of people had that horrible Furby experience. I had that horrible Buzz Lightyear experience. Of course, and just not really talking about... I guess that experience has just brought up some bad memories. The Woody doll, I think, was fine. I don't think it talked randomly. I think he had to pull the string, so... It might have been a button issue. But, the movie's not bad. I want a Pizza Planet to exist in real life, though. That would be so cool. I think I like it more. I like You Got a Friend in Me. I think it's a cute thing. James and the Giant Peach. I adored this movie. I think for right now it's big major nostalgia vibes talking, but I see a lot of people, I think they don't really like it, so maybe I need to rewatch it again, but I kind of liked it. I thought it was cute. He kind of just wanted to get away and make it to the Big Apple. And he got friends, and then they just live happily ever after, and I don't know. And then I kind of always wanted that peach juice slushy thing that they made in the movie. I thought that always looked so good and stuff. There were some creepy scenes in that movie, though. I don't know if it was made by, I think it's made by the same person who does this. So you'd think if I like this, I would like this, but I don't know. I guess I just like that more, but anywho. Hunchback and Notre Dame S tier. Hella S tier. I love it so much. It's so dark, and Esmeralda is so cool, and I think Hunchback and Notre Dame is like my number one movie from Disney of like all time. I love it so much. Like, I don't know, I just like the dark themes and just kind of like the stuff that it goes through, and like, I mean, in a way, it kind of makes me think of like Final Fantasy or some other stuff, like, because like the bad guy is the priest, or actually I don't think he's a priest, he's the judge. The judge is like the bad guy, and he's supposed to be like, you know, if you think about it, he's supposed to be a good guy, and then he talks about like how he is like super into God and he wants to do God's will and shit like that, but he's like completely horrible. And like his death scene, like, I'm not gonna lie, his death scene is a little bit terrifying. And it's just, I find it ironic towards like the end of the movie. Like, he's like the most scariest thing that you like see, like when he's about to try and like kill them, because it's just like his face is like all twisted and like demonic looking in a way, or like to me that's how I like interpret it. It's just, and then, well, he gets what he gets in the end, because karma, what comes around goes around. But it's just, I don't know, I really like it. I thought it was really good. Like, I personally love it. Hercules S tier. I love Hercules. Who put the glad in Gladdy. It like has good music, and then I don't know. I'm a sucker for like hero stories, man. And then Meg is such a badass. I like her a lot. I think she's funny, and I like her smart comebacks and remarks and stuff. It's great. It's a great watch. And then I like the Zero to Hero, and just I like a lot of the songs in Hercules. Like how even like Meg's song about like how she doesn't want to like fall in love, cause she got like fucked over hardcore by this one guy that she loved, and that's why she's working for Hades. So I thought it was pretty cool. I like the music, and just I don't know, I guess I like the whole love does triumph all. Of course, I mean, I guess this is what some of this is down here, but I just don't think they perfected the formula just right. Of course, I feel like some of these movies that are up here, I think, are catered to a certain era. Like, I have to see, because I know some of these movies, like, I don't know, I'm not the hardcorest of Disney fans, or a Disney fan. I just like some of these movies. But, I just know, they're pretty cool. So, it's just, I know what I was gonna say, like, the whole Silver Age, or whatever ages they have. I just know they have different ages. People that are super into Disney, they'll let you know. Mulan, again, S tier. I love it. She wants to protect her dad, serve her country, and I'm into anime and stuff like that. I really like gender bent stuff. Like, I think gender bent, like, I love it when the girl cross dresses as a dude. Like, I love Oran High School Host Club as an example. And then I think I've read and watched a few different things. I can't remember if I've played any video games where you do that, but I think I might edit that out. But I have a favorite character in Zelda that does that. But besides the point, I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. And then I like gender bent, and gender bent is really cool. So I'm a big fan of that type of stuff. And then I like battles and wars and stuff like that. Bug's Life. I have hardcore nostalgia. I had a lunchbox. I think I'm gonna put it in B, and I'm gonna put it because it's, I don't know, it's funny, and I kind of like that he grows. Like he lied. If you ever see the movie. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you don't care about spoilers. But I thought it was pretty good. So, like, you know, it's better than average, it's above average. Tarzan. I won't put it above here. I like Tarzan. I don't think I like Tarzan as much as this, but it's a good movie. I like the I don't know. I actually read the book too, like the real book. It's kind of interesting. I actually don't remember what happens. Now that I think about it, I just know it's more graphic. But I mean, two hearts, one family. It's the best way I can describe probably why I like the movie. And it's not just because of that, it's just that's the theme that it's probably going for. Toy Story 2. I actually like Toy Story 2 a lot. Toy Story 2. Like, I think it's because, well, I feel like I've seen this movie more than I have this, even though we own this, and we actually didn't ever own Toy Story 2, but I like Stinky Pete. Stinky Pete's a funny villain. And I just thought it was interesting, and I really enjoyed it, and I liked it quite a bit, so. Fantasia 2000. I haven't seen Fantasia 2000. The Tigger movie, that's what it's called. I actually seen this movie. We went to go see this in the movie theaters, and I remember watching this, and I think that's the only time I've ever seen it. I actually like it. I think. I don't know, maybe I need to rewatch it, and then when I rewatch it, I'll be like, oh god, they didn't do a good job. But I think the main reason why I like the movie, so one of the themes I remember for the movie when we went to go see it, so like his little buddy Rue wanted to like I don't know, Tigger during this movie was kind of sad because there was like no other Tigger, so you wonder where his family was at. But it was kind of like the classic whole, his family was with him the whole entire time because like Roo and like Winnie the Pooh and all his other friends are like there, so that's basically like his family. I think that was like the main plot, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Should have done a DreamWorks thing. I've actually seen, well, haven't seen all the Madagascars though. I've seen all the shark movies though. Fantasia, I do not like Fantasia. It was boring. I can't. I tried watching OG Fantasia. Like, I don't see how people like it so much. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but I got so bored. I don't know. I couldn't. I didn't like it. I feel bad because I know a lot of people love Fantasia, and I try to watch it. And I just couldn't. I'm wanting to see Fantasia 2000, and I'm hoping that's good because like I watched Fantasia, and I just couldn't even. Man, I couldn't even get through the whole movie. Like when I was watching it, we were like 20 or 30. Like I think we kind of stopped after Mickey Mouse flooded the place, and then we kept watching a little bit more, and wherever that stopping point is, basically that's where I stopped because I was just like, I can't, it's just too much more. There's a whole another hour, like I just nope. It just Emperor's New Groove. I like this movie. It's funny. I should probably put this actually back here because I don't know, it might not be a good movie. I'm worried. I probably should rewatch it, but I know I liked it quite a bit. But Emperor's New Groove is funny. That's all I gotta say. It's funny. I love it, and I mean, more or less, this llama of a dude becomes a wholesome guy in the end, and he was a jerk in the beginning. So it's one of those. Atlantis. I love Atlantis. Atlantis is great. I feel like people should know about it more. I don't know where to put it up. I know I want to put it in S tier. I just obviously before Fox and the Hound. Like I'll put it right here. I love this movie. I remember when I had this little boat toy from McDonald's, but I feel like out of any of these movies that they could make a live action, I feel like they could make this into a live action. But I liked it. I thought it was good, and I like Kita. Kita is so cool. Monsters Incorporation. I remember seeing this in the movie theaters as well. I love this movie. It's cute. I feel like I've been saying that a lot for, like, I love this movie. It's cute. I'll put it, I probably like it more than this. I like this movie quite a bit, and I was excited when they added that to the Kingdom Hearts world, because Boo and stuff like that. I remember seeing this movie, and I think I've seen it twice. I remember actually seeing this in the movie theater too. I remember this more than the actual Peter Pan. Like, I don't think I've seen a lot of Peter Pan growing up, but this is like supposed to be like Return to Neverland. I think it's good. I remember it's like, I think this is like Wendy's daughter, if I remember correctly, and she doesn't believe in magic and stuff like that, and there was like kind of a cool scene. I put it in B because I feel like it was good. I feel bad, like I'm trashing on these movies I've seen recently. I know I've seen a billion times, but like this, I'm like, I feel like this was a good movie, or I liked it at the time. Lilo and Stitch, I remember seeing this in the movie theaters too. I remember everyone in my grade really liking Stitch. I'm gonna put it A tier, because, you know, family, all that good jazz. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Treasure Planet, I remember seeing this in the movie theater. We had to leave early though, because my cousin took me, but she had to go do something, so so I didn't get to see the end of it, but I've seen the end of it now. I've seen this movie a few times, and I like it. It's basically, Treasure Planet's basically just Treasure Island. It's just, you know, planets and space and stuff, but I like it. I thought it had a good theme. I'm gonna put it right here. Apparently this was like the last, I think, movie. It was either this movie or I saw it somewhere. I saw Home on the Range. Apparently that was like one of the last 2D-ish movies they made. Because I didn't do so well or something. Jungle Book 2. I remember this, I think, more than I do the first Jungle Book. I'm gonna put it next to it. Where did I put Jungle Book at? Right here. I think these are both pretty good. I haven't seen this movie. I don't really. Finding Nemo. I remember seeing this like movie a bunch of times. I like it. I'm gonna put it A tier. I've seen it in big hardcore nostalgia vibes. Brother Bear, same thing. I remember seeing this in the movie theater as well. I remember, I used to have the little sea turtle thing. I think I got it from McDonald's too when I think about Finding Nemo. And I remember we watched this in class too. Like, I think we had to do an ocean theme thing and we researched an animal. And I think I did sea turtles because I like turtles. Turtles are so cool. So, but yeah. I mean, message is good, movie is good. I liked it. Brother Bear. I like Brother Bear quite a bit. I thought it was interesting. I remember seeing this movie theater with my mom and my aunt. Again, good themes. Feel bad for the little bear, but I mean, still a good movie. Dumbo, I don't like Dumbo either. Yeah, I dislike Dumbo more than Pinocchio. Or, I don't know, Pinocchio, Dumbo actually has a good plot, though. I did see Dumbo recently. I don't like it because of the elephant scene. It just gives me such anxiety. I'm gonna put it D for Dumbo. I just don't, man. I have nightmares of those drunk. I wonder if the people that made that last segment in the Dumbo movie with the elephants, I wonder if they were on something. It feels like they had to be. It's just, it was crazy. Home on the Range. I remember seeing this in the movie theaters, but that's like the only time I've actually ever seen it as well. And a lot of people shit on this movie. And I'm like, I remember watching it and I liked it. I thought it was funny. I just know there was like this, I don't know, I guess people might have thought the dude was kind of dumb. So I remember basically they live on a ranch and the lady's gonna get ousted out and this dude steals cows through the power of yodeling really good, and all the cows are like hypnotized by it and they enjoy it except for this one cow because she thinks his singing sounds like shit compared to her singing, but her singing is actually not that good. And that's kind of, so I can see, I guess, why some people might not like it, but I liked it. I thought it was fun. It was fun for me when I was a kid. I don't know, maybe if I watch it now, maybe I'll be like, oh, I'm just maybe with some of these I might need to do a rewatch with these and be like, yeah, I don't know why I made this tier list the way I did, but these are pretty accurate because I've seen these actually pretty recently. I'm just like, Let's see. Home on the Range. I'll put it here. It's kind of, I think I liked it more than this movie. But again, it's been a hot second. Like, I was in elementary when I saw this, so. The Incredibles. I've seen The Incredibles quite a bit. I even played the game. I don't know where to put it. I like it quite a bit. I like Elastigirl. I like Invisible Girl. I like Violet. I thought the movie was good, and Syndrome's a good villain. Basically, he was a big, huge fan. And then, he just kind of had his dreams crushed. I haven't seen the Heffalump movie. I remember seeing the commercials for it. I've seen Chicken Little. I actually saw Chicken Little recently. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, it was... Like, the CGI didn't age very good. It aged better than Hoodwinked. Hoodwink is weird looking. I remember liking that when I was a kid. And then when I saw it again, I was like, ugh. What is that? But I'll give it... I like it more than this, so it's not a bad movie, and maybe I just need to rewatch it again, but I've seen this one kind of like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was just like, I haven't seen Bambi 2. I've seen Cars. I like Cars a bit. Like, it's better than a regular movie. Just, you know, life is a highway and stuff. And again, I guess it kind of falls into this. He was kind of a jerk, and then he unjerks when he hangs out with them, and then comes better. Meet the Robinsons. It's a good, wholesome movie. I actually like this quite a bit. I like it quite. It's pretty good. I'll put it like right here. I feel like this movie doesn't get talked enough about either. I like the little, it's like my little hands, my little dinosaur hands. Ratatouille. Another good movie. I'll put it right here. I like Remy. Remy's adorable. Wall-E, again, another good movie. I think I'll put it right here. Haven't seen any of these Tinkerbell movies. Is this Bambi? Bambi is pretty. But I don't know. I think it's average for me. The death scene was pretty heart-wrenching though. But I don't know. I didn't really like it. I kind of thought, like, maybe if I rewatch it again, but sometimes I would get bored watching Bambi, and that sounds bad, but, like, I don't know. I guess I just didn't really care a lot, and that, again, sounds bad, but it's just, that's how I feel. I'm just gonna put, haven't seen. I can't read it, but it looks like more Tinkerbell. There's a lot of Tinkerbell stuff on here. I haven't seen any. And one of my friends was obsessed with Tinkerbell and the fairy stuff. I can't. Oh, Up is a good movie. Up makes me cry. Makes me cry in the first 10 minutes, so it gets a spot up here. It gets a pretty good spot. And then it's a wholesome, good movie. I like Princess and the Frog. I actually like this movie quite a bit. I think it's really good. I think it's funny. And I don't know where to put it at exactly. Cause I like Tiana's attitude quite a bit, and it's kind of refreshing. What movie is this? Is this Toy Story 3 or 4? I like Toy Story 3. I didn't think it was bad. I'm gonna put it right here though. Tangled? I like Tangled. It's pretty cute. I'm gonna put it in A tier though. I like Rapunzel. Rapunzel's pretty good and funny. Cars 2. I remember seeing this and not really liking it that much. I thought it was okay. I mean, I like Mater, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. It felt more like, I feel like they should have just called it Mater the movie or Mater the spy or something like that. It was just, I don't know. I just didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay. Compared to Cars, I liked the first Cars more than I did Cars 2. Cinderella. I think she's pretty okay. I there's like another Winnie the Pooh movie, but I can't tell if it's the one I've seen or not. Brave. I like Brave. She good. I actually relate to Brave quite a bit. Like I think when I saw this movie, I was having kind of like the same. My parents didn't turn into bears or anything like that, but I could relate with the whole you wanting to be free, and I mean she's like Scottish, which is cool, and then horseback riding cool, bow and arrows cool. So I like Mermaid as a character. I thought she was cool and independent, and then I just liked how she resolved things with her mother eventually. I thought it was great. Icing on the cake. Wreck-It Ralph. I like Wreck-It Ralph because video games, but I don't like. I love video games and everything. I like the video game references they make, but I think it's above average. I don't think it's like S tier to me or A tier, but I think it's all right. Monster University, I think was alright. Again, it's not my... I like Monsters, Inc. better than University. I thought it was alright. Kind of thought Sully was a bit of a jerk to Mike, but... Anywho. That's just me. I haven't seen this plain one yet. Frozen kind of goes into the same thing for me. I thought it was overhyped. Like extremely overhyped, so when I finally saw it, I didn't really like it that much. I think it's better than this. It's probably better than these, but Frozen's okay. I'm not a big Frozen person. Is that another plane movie? They made 2 of these? I haven't seen it. Big Hero 6. I'll give it A tier. It's good. Or maybe I'll give it above average. I like it more than Wreck-It Ralph. And I think Baymax is cool, and I like that it was like his brothers. But I don't know. Either it's just because they had so many other good ideas before, and it's just they kind of seem like they started repeating stuff, so I don't know. Inside Out, I saw this recently, and I thought it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. So I'm gonna put it right here. It was interesting. It's nice seeing, I guess, emotions. Oh, is Soul on here? Oh, I don't see Soul on here. I just realized that. I guess I'll mention it later. I was trying to find one that had the most up to date, but I don't know. I haven't seen this one yet. What movie is this? Oh, Alice in Wonderland. I actually saw this recently. And so to be honest with you, I love video games that do Alice in Horrorland and make it its own thing. And I actually have the Alice in Wonderland manga that's supposed to be based off the visual novel, and I think that's cool. But I don't really like the Alice in Wonderlands that I've seen in the movies. I don't really like them as much. I haven't seen that one Alice in Wonderland that has Johnny Depp in it, though. I wouldn't mind watching that, but I haven't seen that yet, so, but I didn't really like this movie. Again, it kind of boring. I think it's better than these. It's better than Dumbo, but I just didn't really like it. Zootopia is a good movie. I actually like it quite a bit. I'll put it S tier. I'll put it right there. So, I mean, I like this and this. I ship it. I don't know if they're supposed to be shipped, but I ship Judy, and I could see. I'm surprised they haven't made a sequel of this movie yet, especially how well it did. So I'm a little surprised, because honestly, I felt like Frozen. I feel like really shouldn't have gotten a sequel. I'm really surprised I got a sequel. Just my personal opinion, though. Finding Dory. I thought Finding Dory was bland. I feel like I just copied Finding Nemo, but it was just more bland. It's just, you know, again, I feel like they were just trying to cash in on success, so lame. I didn't really like Finding. It was alright. It's not like it was a bad movie, and Baby Dory is super cute, but I just didn't like it. I thought it was alright. I like Finding Nemo, don't get me wrong, but like Finding Dory, I mean, she finds her family, so I guess that's cool. Okay, maybe I need to be less. I'll give it a D. And it can be better than Dumbo, but I just didn't really like it, you know? Moana's good. I like the music. Like, what can I say except you're welcome? I don't know. Is it better than Tangled or is it not better than Tangled? I do like how she holds the character, so I thought that was interesting. Cars 3 I haven't seen. I've seen Coco. I like Coco. Coco's a pretty cute movie. I'm gonna put it right here. I like it quite a bit. Incredibles 2. I like the original Incredibles more than Incredibles 2, but I didn't think it was a bad movie. But I'm gonna put it right here, because I feel like The Incredibles is pretty good, but Incredibles 2 was all, like, it wasn't alright, because if it was alright it would be here, but I just, compared to this one, I still like the first one way more than this one, and then all these other movies are so good. Wreck-It Ralph 2, I actually didn't like Wreck-It Ralph 2 as much as I did the first one, so I feel like it kind of dropped the ball. Like, it was pretty average to me, and I don't know. I guess, like, I didn't really like how Ralph, I felt like he was really needy, which, I mean, I guess makes sense because he didn't have any friends, but I don't know, I just didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay. It disappointed me. Toy Story 4, again, felt like it should have ended at Toy Story 3. Like, if you haven't seen Toy Story 3, it was basically the story being over with Andy, and then, but, I mean, hopefully Toy Story 4 is actually the last one, but, I thought Toy Story 4 was okay. It's better than Frozen, but I'll just, and I'm not really trying to bash too hard on Frozen. It's just I thought Frozen was, when I saw it, I thought it was okay. Like, again, overhyped. When things are overhyped, it ruins it for me half the time. Frozen 2, and again, Frozen 2 got overhyped than Frozen, believe it or not. So when I saw Frozen 2, some people were like, oh, I love Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is so much more better than Frozen. And I was like, cool, maybe I'll like Frozen 2 more than Frozen. I actually like Frozen more than I do Frozen 2. I don't know. I felt like it wasn't necessary. Like, I mean, I guess the songs aren't that bad. And the story's okay, I guess. I don't know. I find it weird. I'm gonna spoil. Like, I know Frozen 2 is kind of a little bit more newish, so I'm gonna kind of spoil. But like, I don't understand how she's a spirit. Like, I mean, I guess I get where they're kind of coming from because her mom's from a different tribe, but I don't know. I just didn't really care for it. I don't know. Like, and I do like their outfits, and I do love the whole sisterly bond thing. But I feel like I got the sisterly bond thing more with Frozen than I do with Frozen 2, and just, I don't know. I didn't really like it that much. And I thought it was weird that she was hearing a voice in her head constantly. echoing, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, but that's just how I feel. I don't sugarcoat, man. Just don't sugarcoat. But yeah, I would... Frozen 2 is obviously better than these. I mean, I guess it's just... I was bashing Frozen 2 pretty hard, but compared to these, Frozen 2 is way better than some of these movies here. So, but... It's just... I just definitely don't. I didn't like it as much. Onward? I saw Onward super recently. I like it. They have some D&D references in it. It's kind of funny. So it kind of, I guess, tickles my soft spot there. And I thought it was a good, wholesome movie. I was a little disappointing in that ending. Because I was like, oh, so that's how you're gonna be, alright. But anywho, I didn't think it was a bad movie. I'm gonna put it, it's above average, but it's pretty high up there. It's between a low A and pretty high B. Peter Pan, again, Peter Pan's alright. I think I like it more than this, but it's just, again, I think it's okay. Lady and the Tramp, I like Lady and the Tramp. It's cute. I'm gonna put it right here. I just like the little love story that the little doggies have, and I feel like one of these has to be the Grand Adventure one. I just don't know which one. I guess I'll put this one as the haven't seen, and then this one will be the Grand Adventure. I screwed up this one a lot, and I thought it was funny. And they have the, I don't know, maybe it's in all the shows, but they have that line where it's like, you're smarter than you really are, or braver than you think, or something like that. I can't remember the whole line. I have to pull it up, but I've seen it, and I think it's a cute line like that. And it was a good movie, and I enjoyed it, and I liked that, you know, more or less they were trying to save Christopher Robin from, well, what Al was saying, he was like, oh, he's going to school, and he was saying, like, how creepy it was, and they have to travel through all these, like, terrifying things to just get him back and stuff, but it wasn't, like, school, it was, he was going to school, not school, which, to be honest with you, school is pretty terrifying, so, but I thought it was funny. But, I'll give it A tier, because I like it, and I'll actually put it, some of these is just, like, nostalgia, though, like, some of the reason why some of these are kind of high up here is definitely, like, nostalgia vibes. But I think you can actually see my taste. It looks like I definitely don't like a lot of the older movies, and then some new movies are hit and miss. But it looks like they had 2 movies on here that I've seen that doesn't look like it's on here. So I've actually seen Soul, and I really like that movie, so that would be S tier. Like, I don't know, I kind of like the whole, it was very adult, and it had a lot of existing issues, I guess. I just can't talk, I just can't even, man. I guess if I was to put Soul, I would probably either put it right here or right here. I don't know, I really liked the themes. Nothing's gonna be Hunchback and Notre Dame for me, I don't think, because it's probably, like, again, nostalgia is, like, really an amazing thing. It's just, I just can't move it. And then the other movie, which everyone's talking about, is Encanto, or Encanto. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I would put that in S tier as well, because it's such a good movie. I like it. I like the music in that movie, and it's, like, about family, and, like, I think anyone can relate to that movie, because it has, like, a lot of you know, family issues, and, like, with certain people, like, they feel forced that they have to be perfect and do things to impress, like, you know, your parent or your grandparent or something like that. So I liked the theme with the movie, so it would probably be right here as well too, somewheres. I guess I could, well, I don't know, someone made this, so I don't know if I can add it, but if I could, Soul and Encanto would be like right, and either Soul would either be maybe right here or right here, or and Encanto would be like somewheres right here. But yeah, that's basically it. So I like those two newish movies, but it's more or less, I like it because it's relatable. So looks like I really don't like older movies. And then some of the newer-ish movies, and then I just haven't seen a lot of these Tinkerbell movies. And then, well, I haven't seen some of these, and these are really old movies, and I just haven't gotten the chance to see some of them. I don't really think I'm ever going to try and see these Tinkerbell ones, though. I'm not too crazy for that. But yeah. Looks like a lot of them, honestly, a lot of them I think were either pretty much S tier or A tier or B tier, and then, well, C got filled up pretty good. I didn't really think a lot of the movies were that bad. I don't know, Pinocchio, I thought I just didn't like it that much. And then Fantasia, unfortunately, is boring for me. So, woo, let's go. But, yeah. That's just my personal tier list. I know some of y'all will probably put some of these movies better in a different spots, and then some of y'all I might upset. Probably especially this one. I feel like a lot of Disney people really like this. So but yeah, that's just, again, just me personally. So I know everyone has different tastes and different opinions than me, in which that is totally perfectly fine. If you have things in a different order than me, let me know. So I'm totally down to, like, I would love to hear why, you know, Frozen's your favorite movie. It's just me personally, I don't know, it just got overhyped for me. It's just like, when I finally got to watch it, I was like, huh, that's it? So, and I know, like, and that's where some video games, there's actually a few, I am a video game channel at heart. There are some video games that have been overhyped for me, and I finally played it, and then when I finally did, I was just like, ugh. So whenever I actually do play a video game that was hyped, and I finally played, like, Final Fantasy VII, I'm actually happy that at least because I was worried, because I played 10 and some other, and I was like, oh, 7 is actually pretty good, but I'm not going to mention which games. I feel like that could be a different topic, but I'm actually thinking about making a video eventually where it's like games that people probably extremely love that I don't really love, and I will probably get massacred in the dislike section. But yeah, just, again, my opinions, everyone has different opinions, which is a very beautiful thing. If we were all the same, the world would be hecka boring. So I would love to hear your different opinions. So again, wow, that runtime, it is like an hour long. Of course, I had to like talk about all those movies. Of course, some of them I probably just ran on, but again, if you like the video, I guess like or sub. If you don't like it, you can dislike it. It personally won't hurt me. Again, like, I know I probably have way different taste buds than some people do. Like, again, I don't really consider myself a hardcore Disney fan, so I'm not really too upset. It's just, I kind of wanted, again, I've been enjoying these tier list things, and they're really easy to just do and make and slap around everywhere, and I just like to talk about my specific opinions with different things. So I'm enjoying some of these, just because it's like, it's pretty easy to do, and I enjoy it, and I've just been watching a lot of Disney lately, so I just wanted to see probably what felt, because I always knew Hunchback and Notre would be S tier for me, so so for sure. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.